very good morning to my respected staff. Today on the Teachers Orientation Program, which was conducted in 2023 by Rashmi Ranjan sir. First of all, I would like to thanks to Rashmi Ranjan sir, Mr. Rashmi Ranjan sir, for accepting my invitation to visit again here in 2024 in our SSB Senior Secondary School. From the last 3 years, following each and every channel, each and every decorum of the school, each and every management system, management planning of the school, once again we have reached to our extent point. The point is that the day which was waiting from the longer time, that once again we would like to see that our Rashmi Ranjan sir will be with us. So please give a big clap for the sir. Before introducing each and everything, I would like to extend my great extent to my staff, that as I have told to sir that my staffs are well disciplined, they are well knowledgeable, they are well understandable, they are following the decorum of diocese which we have taken the encoding and decoding of that. Also, by taking the system of school planning as well as the management planning, we have got the today's topic, that is the effective leadership for the school administration, for the classroom management. And this topic will be carried forward with the Rashmi Ranjan sir. First of all, I would like to introduce about Rashmi Ranjan sir. He is an engineering graduate from the first batch of prestigious IIT Kolkata in Information Technology in the batch 2000 to 2004. He has done both first year and second year MBA Marketing and International Trade from NIBM Chennai. He has Master in Psychology and PG certificate in the project management as well. He has the numerous other professional certificate like AI project management, Green Six Sigma Belt, Global Career Counseling, etc. Sir has over 21 years of experience in both US and India in market, in the field and sales and marketing, training and development, project management, quality control, change management, leadership and the business coach, social entrepreneurship for the several clients across school, college, university, corporate and government segment. Mr. Rashmi Ranjan sir is also a founder and CEO of Project UDDAN, which he launched in December 2016 from the city of Gorakhpur, UP, under the banner of his family owned non-profit organization Surya Veena Adarsh Niketan Trust, having CSR registered on the Darpan portal Niti Aayog. Under the visionary leadership of Mr. Rashmi Ranjan sir, Project UDDAN received the approval from both Delhi in 2018 and UP 2019 government for bringing the required transformation within the government affiliated schools and colleges through the innovation, skill development training, counseling and assessment session at the campus itself for the students, teachers, parents and non-academic staff as well. Sir has also awarded for the Rotary Youth Leadership Award in year 2000. He has also received the prestigious Asian Education Award for the Innovation Teachers for the year in 2020. Also, Rashmi Ranjan sir has awarded with the prestigious Swami Sahjanand Saraswati Smriti Award in 2019 with the hand of respected Director IIM Indore, Dr. Himanshu Rai, at the grand event. Mr. Rashmi Ranjan sir had received the letter of appreciation from both the Mayor of Gorakhpur and the MP of Gorakhpur for his contribution in the field of education, skill development, environment protection and women empowerment. So my dear teachers, a very great and dynamic personality is with you. You have heard a complete detail about sir. He will guide you how to bring, how to maintain, how to change yourself when you are there in the class. As you know, we have kept the foundation of our SSB Senior Secondary School in 2018. After running 1 year, we have suffered continuously more than 2 years from the corona, and after that we have started our school in the mid 2021, and we have a good strength and we have achieved a very good position, carrying the staff more than 20 plus in our school with the strength of more than 500 with us. So, following the decorum of this school, I really appreciate your experience, your knowledge, your effort, what you are giving to our student, to the management and to me also. Education is the policy of give and take. I never feel myself that I am completely trained and completely well versed in each and every field. I am also learning from you people. As you are learning from the student, from the management and from the society and from the different level, I also at the same panel, at the same level, used to learn from my students, from my teachers and from my staff and from the society and from the experienced teachers and from the experienced prestigious person who is sitting with us. So really, I give a lot of respect and I feel honored that Rashmi Ranjan sir is with me. Today, wherever we are, whatever we are following, whatever we have planned in the future, it will be successful only with your effort, with your vision, with your motivation, with your spirit and with your enthusiasm to walk throughout the year. You are the person to convert each and every child. Each and every child is also having the hidden talent in that. It does not matter the child is weak, the child is average, the child is good. It does not matter. Each and every child is having the hidden impact or hidden value in it. You have to just take it out and channelize the direction of the child, that where he or she will go. It will be the you who is going to take out the potential of the child and to channelize that potential in the right direction, right energy in the right direction. So I hope all the teachers are here having the positive thought, positive value to conduct today's teachers orientation program on the topic that is the effective school leadership for the classroom management. Now I would like to invite Mr. Rashmi Ranjan sir to carry forward this today's session.
Very good morning, Reverend Principal Sir, Sri Bipin Rai ji, all the dynamic teachers of this wonderful school, SSB Senior Secondary School, Kauriram. Welcome to yet another memorable session of UDDAN, Change Management for All, in a new agenda, first of its kind, for effective leadership for school administrators. Reverend Sir has already given a warm reception at the school. It just feels like returning back to a home, to a family. Just a year and a half, 2 years back, I conducted this program with the initiative of this dynamic leader, Mr. Vipin Rai ji, who always keeps thinking about how to improvise the system at the school level, how to be different in sense of quality input which is being imparted to the students. And I'm very glad to know that school is up now, running up to class 12, 10+2. And I could see some of the familiar faces out here who were the part of the previous session on classroom management. So 6 to 7 teachers were initially the part of that memorable session on classroom management, and many of them are new today. So मैं आशा करूंगा कि आज का ये जो प्रोग्राम है लीडरशिप और इफेक्टिव लीडरशिप फॉर स्कूल एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर, दिस इज गोइंग टू चेंज योर कॉन्सेप्ट, योर परसेप्शन ऑफ क्लासरूम मैनेजमेंट एंड व्हाई दिस लीडरशिप रोल इज इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर ए टीचर. Taking it ahead, once again, thank you, sir, for planning it out in such a wonderful way. I could see a room out here, wonderful room for a kind of conference and training, much amicable environment out here. Dear teachers, leadership is the word which has been talked much in last couple of years. Moreover, seeing the current scenario, the global scenario where the countries are fighting for their self-respect, for in the name of some, maybe malicious intentions, maybe some intention of overpowering the neighboring countries. The agendas can be numerous, but amidst all that, we have our global leader, Sri Narendra Modi ji, being seen as the symbol of world peace, the person who can intervene and can bring a stop to this conflict going on with all the superpowers across the globe. So leadership is much talked agenda in contemporary scenario, and I'm sure this agenda is going to be of great interest to you, because you as a teacher who is the torch bearer for the generation Z, Gen Z, the current generation, right? Born in the era of multimedias, AI, we are talking about 5G and many more, innovation in terms of computer science and technology. And we are going to hear the role of a teacher is not limited only to the bookish knowledge, not only limited to a chapter 1 to chapter 12 of physics, chemistry, maths or bio. It's all much beyond it, right? And in UDAN, we always talk about change management, change within people, process and system. इंसान, तरीका और तकनीक में बदलाव का यह जो प्रोजेक्ट है UDAN, इसके अंतर्गत हम बदलाव की बात करते हैं. और बदलाव जब आप याद करें, बिकॉज व्हेन आई टॉक अबाउट लीडरशिप, आपको जानना जरूरी है, इस चीज को समझना जरूरी है कि एक समय था जब इंसान पैदल कई हजार किलोमीटर की यात्रा करता था. वहां से वो इवॉल्व हुआ, उसने पहिए का आविष्कार किया, लकड़ी के पहिए का, बैलगाड़ी, घोड़ा गाड़ी, राइट. उसके बाद इवॉल्व हुआ, फिर आपकी टायर का आविष्कार हुआ, ट्यूब का आविष्कार हुआ, और उसके बाद साइकिल बना, फिर धीरे धीरे आपके ऑटोमोबाइल्स आए, गाड़ियां बनी, इवॉल्व होते गए, हवाई जहाज के टायर्स बने, हवाई जहाज का आविष्कार हुआ, और आज हम बात कर रहे हैं ड्रोन्स की, राइट. ड्रोन्स फॉर डिलीवरिंग द डे टू डे स्टफ इवन एट द डोर स्टेप ऑफ द कस्टमर्स. ड्रोन से डिलीवरी, राइट. इससे भी आगे दुनिया बढ़ रही है. बट एंड वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट ड्राइवरलेस कार्स, बिना ड्राइवर के कार. इमेजिन, आप एक इंसान पे भरोसा कर रहे हैं स्कूल को चलाने की, गाड़ी को चलाने की, एंड नाउ देयर इज अ टॉपिक अबाउट मैन वर्सेस मशीन. सो आई एम ट्राइंग टू क्रिएट अ प्लॉट for justifying the importance of today's workshop, why effective leadership is required for school administration and for successful classroom management. In my previous workshop, classroom management क्या होता है, and I'm sure you must have remembered by now Naina Mathur. The plot in the movie, the main epicenter of the entire classroom program was Naina Mathur, an exemplary lady who transformed the entire educational system within the school. And today in the topic we are going to talk about anyhow transformational leadership, right? So and I raised a question at that time, are you a teacher by choice or are you a teacher by compulsion? Because आपने कोई SSC एग्जाम नहीं निकाला, UPSC नहीं निकाला, बैंकिंग नहीं निकाल पाए, तो इसीलिए मजबूरी में आपको लगा कि टीचर की वैकेंसी थी SSB सीनियर सेकेंडरी में, अच्छी तनख्वाह है, ठीक है, मेरे खर्चे निकल जाएंगे, मैं एम्प्लॉयड दिखूंगी या दिखूंगा, और इसीलिए मैं टीचर बन गया या बन गई, या फिर कोई और कारण था. एनीवन वुड लाइक, पहले तो मैं वोट, कितने लोग हैं जो टीचर बाय चॉइस हैं? मैं टीचर ही बनना चाहती थी, मेरा सपना था बचपन से टीचर बनने का. चलिए ठीक है, ऑनेस्ट रिप्लाई होना चाहिए. ठीक है, जिन लोगों ने भी हाथ नहीं उठाया उनकी मजबूरी होगी कि भाई मैंने यूपीएससी पीसीएस ट्राई किया, नहीं हुआ, तो टीचर की नौकरी आम बात है, वो हो रहा है. ओके, ठीक है. Dear teachers, you need to understand, I'll take the agenda a little further. Dear teachers, certain statistics are there. There are approximately 15 lakhs schools in India, employing around 95 lakh teachers. Right? And teaching how many students? 25 point some crore, approximately 26 crore students. I'm talking about K-12 education. 15 lakh schools, 95 lakh teachers, 26 crore students. You know, I was just watching a Facebook reel one day, and a lady was expressing her views about political leadership in the country. And she said, एक परिवार में एक पिता से 4 बच्चे नहीं संभलते हैं, और देश का प्रधानमंत्री अपने देश की कई दिशाओं को संभाल रहा है, और साथ में दुनिया के भी ग्लोबल इश्यूज पर अपनी स्ट्रॉन्ग विचार रखता है, इंटरवेंशन रखता है. Now you see, so it is talking about not just merely a leadership, it's talking about impactful, effective leadership. Why, there was a time, I'm not criticizing, when the Indian prime ministers, when they used to go on a global platform, they were sitting somewhere in the corner or in the middle, no one was paying any attention to them. The global leaders were shaking hands, they were exchanging ideas. But today, it's just like a lion walking on the red carpet. And the global leaders want to have a click with him. That's the change. That's the change I'm talking about, my dear teachers. That's the change you need to bring in your life. That when you walk, you feel like you are walking on a red carpet. Students are feeling like, oh, we have got a mentor. It's just not a teacher who knows how to teach only chapter 1 to chapter 12. She is much beyond it. He is much beyond it. You need to understand that you need to transform from teacher to coach, coach to mentor, and this was the agenda I discussed in classroom management. How is a teacher different from coach and a coach is different from mentor? In a brief, I can tell you, teacher is someone who just teaches, who just tells about, likhna, padhna, sikhana, read and write. Coach is someone who trains you how to use it. But a mentor is one who inspires you, जो आपको प्रेरणा देते हैं पूरे जीवन में कि इस ज्ञान को लेकर, ज्ञान का दिया हर एक घर में जलाना है तुम्हें. ये मसाल मैं तुम्हें हैंड ओवर कर रही हूं, अब ये ज्ञान की मसाल तुम्हें जलानी है, आगे लेकर दूसरे को पास करना है. And that is what is the real role of a mentor. Right? Moving ahead. So you can note down today's agenda: introduction to effective school leadership, school culture. You have to be fast today. आज आपको दिखाना है कि how smart student you are, because you are going to be a leader, and leader doesn't waste lot of time in noting down the things. You have to be very fast, prompt, okay, in catching up the things. School culture and climate क्या होता है? Communication, relationships, instruction, collaboration, challenges, retention and self-care. See, these are the agendas, right? Can we move? Note ho gaya? These agendas are very important. So, what are the objectives, workshop objective? Why this workshop has been designed? First of all, you have to identify the components of effective school leadership. विभिन्न components क्या क्या हैं school leadership के. दूसरा, differentiate how school culture and climate directly impact a school success. Climate और culture क्या है, ये सब हम लोग समझेंगे. तीसरा, developing strategies for creating clear lines of communication for all stakeholders. Stakeholders कौन होते हैं? Stakeholder का मतलब क्या होता है? जो रिस्क टेकर. स्टेक मतलब रिस्क. बच्चा स्टेक होल्डर है, पेरेंट्स स्टेक होल्डर है, बिकॉज उन्होंने अपना भविष्य. स्कूल इज ए स्टेक होल्डर बिकॉज वो आप पे इन्वेस्ट कर रहा है. यू नो, सोसाइटी इज ए स्टेक होल्डर क्योंकि उनके बीच आपने एक स्कूल खोला है, राइट? तो स्टेक होल्डर, देश की जो नेता हैं वो स्टेक होल्डर हैं, लोकल पॉलिटिकल लीडर्स दे आर द स्टेक होल्डर्स. क्योंकि अगर स्कूल सही परफॉर्म नहीं कर रहा होगा, वहां से बच्चे अगर सही नहीं निकल रहे होंगे, रिजल्ट्स अच्छे नहीं आ रहे होंगे, रिस्पॉन्सिबल सिटीजन्स बनकर नहीं आ रहे होंगे, तो दैट मीन्स इट्स अ मेनेस टू द सोसाइटी, इट्स अ डिजास्टर टू द सोसाइटी, राइट? So you have to develop strategies. Now develop strategies that school administrators can use to build lasting relationship with all stakeholders in the school community. So how you can build that lasting relationship? जो लंबा चले वो रिलेशन. ये नहीं 1-2 साल स्कूल चला, कई स्कूल्स के रेपुटेशन 2 ही 4 साल में खराब हो जाते हैं. ओके, देन identify instructional leadership and the component of trust-based observation and data-driven instructional practices. Instructional leadership कौन होते हैं? Obviously, school principal gave you certain guidelines. CBSE gave you certain guidelines कि आपको इस तरह से पढ़ाना है. And you followed that guidelines, but you used your own creativity to deliver that lecture on that particular topic. So leader is one who takes the idea but delivers it with own creativity, which is really liked and admired by the participants, by the students, by the parents even, because they find their ward really working hard on that subject because they feel that his teacher in the school is really making the subject more interesting. And here comes another challenge. In the latest perception on AI, it talks about many of the jobs getting wiped away, one being the job of a teacher. Even software engineers will lose their job. So many of those jobs like clerical jobs and all will lose their place in the coming time with the introduction of AI on a bigger scale across organization. Which job will be only left? Which needs emotions, which needs creativity. So you got a guidelines from the central body and you delivered it in your own way. So that is called instructional leadership. Right? Ditto. You get a guideline, bang on. You actually delivered it 100 out of 100. Not even here or there, not deviated from the agenda. And you delivered it in such a way that till the last breath of his life, the child will never forget the lectures delivered by you or the lessons of life taught by you. Next. How you will identify the administrators can facilitate collaboration with teachers and other administrators to enrich the learning experience in the building. See, every teacher, if I say, आज भी आप टीचर हैं, 20 साल बाद भी आप टीचर रहेंगे, 50 साल बाद भी टीचर रहेंगे, आपको बोर लगेगा. You will think, will I not get promoted? So let's see the promotion in different angle. Suppose you have been asked that you are the admin in charge of class 1. Although you are a social studies teacher, social science teacher, Hindi teacher, but you will look after the administration of class 1, class 2, class 4, class 10. You became administrator. Although on your paper, on your offer letter, there was nothing written. It was just written, you have been hired as a social science teacher in SSB Senior Secondary. But the role is of an administrator now. You got a collective responsibility of being an administrator for class 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. So there you realize that, oh, the workshop attended in UDDAN was meant for school administrator. So it's, when you think about administrator, it should not only come to your mind, when I become the principal of the school, I will be an administrator. If you are being made the administrator of that class, forget everything. If you are a class teacher of a class, Obviously, you are an administrator. You become a manager of that class. You have to manage those 50 students, 40 students, whatever the strength of your class. And there comes the management style. How you manage your class. How is your understanding with the students, right? Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Rashmi Ranjan, sir, for giving the time, for making this day so wonderful with our teaching staff on the effective topic, that is the classroom management. Really, the topic, delivering the way how he shared the message with you all was so wonderful. I really thanks to sir for giving the time in our SSB Senior Secondary School to enhance the knowledge of our staff. Thank you, sir.
First of all, thank you so much, sir, for coming in our school. It was a very motivational, wonderful and interesting session. स्पेशली जब आपने अपने रियलिस्टिक लाइफ से जो भी एग्जांपल्स दिए, काफ़ी इंटरेस्टिंग रहा और आशा करती हूँ कि आगे भी हम लोग ज़रूर मिलेंगे एक नए सेशन के साथ. थैंक यू सो मच सर.
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I want to thanks to Mr. Rashmi Ranjan sir. Last session was also too much good, and this time he have given us two motivated and knowledgeful guidance, and we all SSBN teachers hope so that under his guidance we will become a good mentor in our classroom, and also we will perform a good teacher in our classroom. Thank you so much.
First of all, I would like to thank Mr. Rashmi Ranjan sir to be present here. It was my first time listening to him and his thought. I really appreciate your thoughts. I will surely adapt in my personal and professional life to improve myself, my students, and the growth of the academic and the campus. Thank you so much, sir.